FNU, council members, FNU senior management group, parents, graduating students, Bulavinaka, and a very good afternoon to all of you. It's a wonderful pleasure for me to be here today at the Fiji National University's College of Engineering, Science and Technology 2017 graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, I must first acknowledge the dedication of the Vice Chancellor, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, the Deans, the Directors of FNU and the Chancellor that has led to great skill produced of this stellar class of 2017. To the families who are in attendance today, your support has ensured that these students are able to achieve what they have today. And hats off to the graduates of FNU's College of Engineering, Science and Technology. You are the future of Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start with a phrase which resonates with me, and I quote, "The sea of knowledge knows no boundaries," unquote. And simply said, that learning does not begin or end with a university education. All of us here today are swimmers in the sea, on our own continuous journeys of learning without boundaries, whether at home or at work, whether paid or unpaid, whether planned or whether by chance, and whether we are graduating today or are here to support these graduates. A good university like FNU brings together the theoretical and the practical, fuels students with a desire to learn and to keep learning, and equips them with the key skills to do so. To the graduating class of 2017, be reminded that you will spend your careers fulfilling a very important role in our society. You are builders, from constructing beautiful structures to behold, to designing networks of energy and communications that fuel the economy, to imagining systems to better feed and care for people, and to building great companies and institutions. You are the builders. You should also remember that whenever you are providing your services to a project, you are providing the right advice. You should ensure that all building requirements and standards are complied with at all times. Builders set us apart. Builders ignite us. Builders change the world. That is the nature of your calling and the legacy of which you are the keepers. You are not graduating in the 1950s or even in the early 2000s. You are graduating on the dawn of the 21st century in a new era. The convergence of digital communications technology and a seismic shift in energy is driving economic and social shifts as least as consequential as those of the 20th century industrial revolution. You will be the builders of the physical, the digital, and the social infrastructure whose hallmarks will include artificial intelligence, robotics, and demand for 24/7 connectivity. You will be called upon to solve the problems of a growing and increasingly urbanized population and its impact on the physical world and social and economic systems. You as a class, as a generation, have a monumental job ahead. You are the builders of the next revolution, but you're not out here untethered. Stories of builders are your legacy. Equally as important, these narratives are actually your roadmap. You must rethink our world for this new era, but build according to the principles of great builders who built with a purpose, built for spiritual connection, and built to support great invention and create a great economy. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I'm happy to mention also, which was mentioned by the Chancellor, that one of the new certificate programs will be introduced in 2018 is the Certificate 4 in Geology, Mining and Quarrying program. The program was developed to meet the training needs of the mining and quarrying industry in Fiji, given the important role it plays in our local economy. With the recent development and interest in bauxite mining in Bua and exploration of minerals in Namosi and Natasiri, the demand for more research and education in this field has enormously increased. The industrial minerals, in particular sand, gravel, coral sand, are critically important for aggregate construction, cement manufacturing, the development of our nation's infrastructure and the economy as a whole. In the 2017-2018 outlook for Fiji, it was estimated that the demand for sand and gravel is approximately $100 million at quarry gate price. Moreover, with the current annual rise or use of sand and gravel for road construction and concrete production at 1.2 million tons, the average price is estimated about $102.4 million per year. These figures indicate the use of sand and gravel alone, which currently contributes significantly to the Fijian economy and is expected to increase in the years ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, thus the need to sustainably develop our industrial mineral resources, given that our mining and quarrying industry has been a major source of employment for most Fijians living in the rural areas. It is extremely important to work together in preserving our natural resources for a sustainable future. And therefore, with the implementation of the Certificate 4 in Geology, Mining and Quarrying program in 2018, not only will it benefit resource owners, it will also benefit the mining and quarrying industry. For resource owners, the program would empower them to sustainably conserve and manage their resources, whilst it would be of assistance to the industry in producing better qualified and trained staff and personnel. Ladies and gentlemen, our youth, that is you are important in the nation's development. And as such, there was an initiative that was set up by government to assist them, and I'm sure some of you are already familiar with it. It is called the Young Entrepreneurship Scheme, or YES in short. The YES is an initiative which targets the development of the MSME sector, and it is intended to promote and harness the talent of young Fijian entrepreneurs, young people such as you, to become job creators rather than to be fated to being job seekers. Financial support of up to a maximum of $20,000 will be given to successful young budding Fijian entrepreneurs between the ages of 18 to 30 years to develop or to expand their innovative business ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, coming back to today's event and returning to the particular phrase that I spelled out earlier, the sea of knowledge has no boundaries, the role of the university can be seen to be a life raft for some, but a navigational guide for others, helping us to separate and differentiate the epiphermal from the enduring. But above all else, a modern university promotes a sense of connection and service to others, because when it comes down to it, none of us can know everything. None of us can individually master the data deluge or flood the waves of new information and knowledge that arrive each moment. We have to create systems, partnerships, networks to share generously our knowledge and experiences, to connect in a meaningful way the local to the global, the universal to the particular. Reach your potential is a great motto, but to do so, we have to navigate the sea of knowledge. And with this, you either sink or you swim. The FNU excuse me, has prepared you not just on the academic front, but to play your part in helping the communities improve their quality of life. This is a quality that you must build on, especially when your country needs your input. The Fijian government's message to you is always, always believe in yourself. Be innovative, be truthful, and most importantly, be a great Fijian. Ladies and gentlemen, with those few words, I once again warmly congratulate all the students graduating today, and I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. God bless you all, and thank you.